You know how we do. Rockefeller.
It's a shit. Cause it get flagged, nigga.
Catch me,
Jay got the shit on heavy. Happy Reasonable Doubt Day, niggas. What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy, Double Scooter Max, whatever this thing, man. You already know this is what the fuck we talking about. Sports podcast, man. We are back at it again. That is another week, you know? You heard?
Politics as usual.
Politics as usual. Wow, man. What y'all know about that Jay, baby? Jay is 23 years, man. Came out in 96, June 25th, 1996, man. Just speaking with Izzy. He wasn't even born, he just said, man. He said he wasn't born to 97. He wasn't born. He had to go backtrack on it. At least I was alive when that shit came out. I didn't know what I was listening to. But when I finally listened to Reasonable Doubt, like actually like dissected it, I think it was like 2003 for me. It's when the Black album came out. It's when I became a Jay fan.
Well, I guess it's different because I grew up in that shit.
You grew up in New York.
Yeah, man, that shit different.
Yeah, man. It's usual Tal late. And Tal is a huge Jay-Z fan too, man. And I guess he gonna miss out on this segment, man. But yeah, man, Jay always been one of the head front niggas in hip hop and rap and shit, and all his shit be real as fuck and everything.
Reasonable Doubt didn't go what? Niggas slept on Reasonable Doubt for the longest.
He said it in the blueprint, remember? Reasonable Doubt, shoulda went triple.
Niggas slept on that shit.
Niggas slept on it years later. It was like, oh shit, Reasonable Doubt might be Jay's best album. All right, before we get into the sports shit, run down Jay's top 3 albums.
Oh, that's easy. Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, Black Album.
Go 5. Give me 4, 5.
American Gangster, and Between 444 and the Holy Grail. That's for me.
Holy Grail? I'm gonna agree with the first 3. Hey, Blueprint.
Go listen to it again, yo. Holy Grail got some shit on there.
Man, he said that shit the other day. He was like, Holy Grail? All right,
just listen to it again.
All right, the 3 for me the 5 for me, of course, Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, Black Album. Got American Gangster. And then I'm gonna have to go with my personal favorite from Jay, Volume 2. That's my personal favorite.
Volume 2?
Volume 2 is my personal favorite, bro. I can listen to Volume 2. I can listen to Volume 2 all fucking day, bro.
That's on my bottom, but
I love Volume 2, bro.
That's up there with Kingdom Come.
What?
Yeah, thank you.
What?
Kingdom Come Volume 2 is like, what are Jay's worst?
Bro. No, Blueprint 2 is like down there with Kingdom Come, man. You can't put Volume 2 down there. Blueprint 2, I get what? Come on, man. That hurt my feelings.
Come on, man.
That hurt my feelings.
I'm just gonna listen to that track. Go listen to that album again, bro.
I love Volume 2. I know everything on fucking Volume 2, bro.
How
bro? I love Volume 2. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Jay, man. All right, man.
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get to the motherfucking podcast. As I said, it's your favorite motherfucking podcast here, and we're gonna start off. Should I start with the draft or should I start with the award show last night?
Man, nah, I want Tal
here for the award show. One of the Tal here for the award show.
Shit, man. But yeah, so, you can start for the draft.
All right, the draft, man. Y'all know it was last Thursday, man. Zion go number 1. Number 2, my Grizzlies. Clap it up for my Grizzlies. All right, we didn't fuck up the draft.
I mean, y'all took Morant.
We didn't fuck it up, bro. It was scary, bro. I was like, man.
Yeah, it was. No, once y'all traded Conley to Utah, which is a sleeper trade, by the way.
It's a sleeper trade for Utah.
Conley and Utah gonna be.
It's gonna be a good. That's good.
That's perfect for them, actually.
Yeah, get Donovan Mitchell off the ball.
Yeah, that's gonna be
another scorer, another nigga that.
And they gave up. Shot. They didn't really give up nothing. They didn't give up. Utah didn't give up much. I mean, they gave up Crowder. Korver's about to get bought out and go to the Lakers.
We need shooting, so I don't know. We need shooting.
Korver's about to get bought out and go to the Lakers.
We need shooting. If we buy out Korver and don't buy out fucking Chandler Parsons, really
Korver's contract is much cheaper than Chandler Parsons to buy out.
That's my point. Let's keep Korver. We need shooting. We need shooting. We need veteran leadership right there.
Yeah.
We keep Kyle Korver and everything. He'll work. He'll work in Memphis, man. He'll work. And then number 3 was RJ Barrett going to the
Knicks.
Are you Knicks fans?
RJ.
Are y'all happy about that pick, man?
I mean, we happy. It was the best we could do. I mean,
who do you think RJ gonna be, man? I wish Tal was here because he said
our
current team.
He believes RJ Barrett is a Danny Granger type of player.
I agree with him.
I say he's probably more DeRozan, but less athletic, but DeRozan. But my thing is he'll get the numbers, the 20 points a game, the six rebounds, the 3 assists, but it won't equal to winning. Like in Toronto, it'd be like you get all these numbers, you get your All-Star, but you ain't gonna win. So that's why I think RJ Barrett, unless somebody else comes with him. Unless we get Kyrie and KD.
And them niggas gonna strike out. We gonna get to that.
We gonna get Kyrie and KD, then RJ Barrett's a nice third option, so I don't complain.
The Knicks go strike out.
Nah, man, come on, man. Just because Iggy said that shit, man, don't hate, man.
Yeah, the Breakfast Club. We're gonna talk about the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, man.
But Tally just walked in, man, and we're gonna digress for a quick second. Top 5 J albums.
Top 5?
Top 5 J albums. In order. Just give me your top 5. Just give your top 5 list. Yeah, not in order.
That's easy. Blueprint. Reasonable Doubt. American Gangster. Black Album.
That number 5.
What's up? Dynasty.
Okay. That number 5 is always. I say my number 5 was Volume 2. That's my personal favorite.
I forgot about Volume 2.
Thank you.
Yeah,
they said it's at the bottom. Him and Izzy said it's at the bottom, bro.
I like Volume 2, man.
What?
Yes. They said Volume 2.
I mean,
I don't like
okay, if I want to
2.
go off of like what one I listen to more.
I love Volume 2 for me.
No, man. Like, I mean, Dynasty could kind of be looked at as a compilation, though.
But it is considered a Jay-Z album.
Yeah, it's still considered a Jay album. I mean, I fuck with Volume 1 too. A lot of he don't even like that album. But I fuck with a lot of songs off of Volume 1. So
Imaginary Player is my shit off of Volume 1.
It's like Streets is Watching. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Yeah.
Marcy, Where I'm From.
I'll tell you. Izzy wasn't. See, that's the one that everybody hates right there. Sunshine. That's what Diddy got a hold of. He's like, this is the next biggie. We gonna do this shit.
Nah, I mean, I'm probably shit, man. Then fucking Volume 3 was dope too.
Volume 3 was dope. Yes. Hova interlude. Hova song. Hova intro. Hova outro. And Hova interlude. Crazy. Man. Izzy wasn't born until '97, so he had to go back to Reasonable Doubt.
Wow.
He had to come back and everything. But anyway, man.
Can't go wrong, man.
You can't go wrong. As long as you don't say Kingdom Come.
Some sort of crazy.
Nah, man, I just said.
His number 5 was Holy Grail.
Number 5 was Holy Grail.
Oh, hell no. He loved his Holy Grail.
He do. He loved Holy Grail, bro.
What's up with you in that,
He loved
man?
this shit.
Man,
You feeling artsy or something?
Picasso, baby. Anyway, man, before you walked in, we were talking about the draft, man. We were going through the draft picks. I was at number 3 by RJ Barrett. I know you were saying that he's like Danny Granger 2.0.
Comparison, Danny Granger,
Yeah, man. And I say like, who really won this draft to me, I hate to say it, it's the Hawks, bro. They came out nice.
Not New Orleans?
New Orleans too. They number 2. Hawks won though.
Hawks
is number 1. I say Hawks number 1.
I feel like New Orleans would have won the draft.
If you just go off the draft,
just the draft.
I will say the Hawks. But if you just like go like off season so far, I would say
New Orleans. Yeah, just the draft though.
I think the Pelicans could have won that shit. I think they should have gambled on Bobo like later towards. He shouldn't have dropped the 44.
Yeah,
well, you saw what they said why he dropped so far. He was so immature in his interviews and stuff, and none of the teams liked his interview. He was like farting in the interview. I don't know.
Is that real?
I don't know. I'm just
saying that shit from another Brooklyn source, man.
Hey, man.
This nigga's
I know, man. I'm being like media takeout beat.
I didn't even stop. I would have said
media takeout now, man.
I heard shit like he don't pass the ball. He like a black hole, and I'm like, I could definitely relate to playing with niggas like that.
Yeah.
So
I know, right?
so yeah, I mean, I was hearing that shit, and like I was looking at all his highlights. I was like, damn, I have never seen this nigga pass.
Damn, you're right. You're right. He only played, what, 10 games?
He wasn't always in the post, bro.
He wasn't, bro. He was on the outside and everything.
He's shooting threes.
He was trying to get to the league, yo.
I know, bro. But he went to Denver, though. I mean, Denver got a nice little squad.
It's a gamble for him.
Yeah, it's a great gamble. It's a great pick for them at 44.
Why not?
And stuff. Well, the Heat drafted him, but traded to.
Let's on that trade shit. They need to fix that whole.
I don't like that shit either.
If you got traded by this team, you wearing this team hat, like that shit was so confusing during that trade. I was like, oh, this is the Pelicans. Oh no, wait, this the Hawks shit. It was
It's because the league offices is closed until July 1st.
Your boy Jay Williams was hating on that shit, man. He's like, oh well, I would just be worried about getting drafted in the lottery, and that's the big thing that they're worried about. I'm like, bro, no, it's not.
No, it's not, bro.
Knock it off, man.
Exactly,
always
man.
trying to go some anti shit.
Exactly, man. What was he, a number 2 pick?
Yeah,
number 2.
Trash.
Yeah, man.
I don't think he would have been trash.
I don't think he would have been trash now.
You think he would have been trash?
I don't think he would have ever been an All-Star.
What? You don't think so?
Nah, I saw enough.
Out of Duke, and then he played his whole rookie year, right?
I'm talking about this rookie year.
He played his whole rookie year, yeah. Before he got
one
hurt.
game where he had like a real good triple-double where he kind of balled out, but
He probably been like
come on, man, you lost to Schultz, bro. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You got hit with the hezzy and lost to Schultz.
He did, man. If y'all don't know what we talking about, look up Brilliant Idiots.
And if you saw that,
Jay Williams.
Google it. Jay
Look it
Williams,
up.
Brilliant Idiots 1-on-1.
1-on-1 game. Yes.
That shit, and he's just like, yo,
I saw that shit.
If you watch that shit on YouTube, bro, he don't look nothing like an NBA player, bro.
He
I know
don't.
he had the injury and all that, but it's like, nigga, you could beat that nigga, bro. But even going back to his like NBA career, man, like I didn't see like All-Star. Like he would have never lived up to it.
Yeah. Another one of them Duke type players.
Yeah.
Again,
Another
as
one.
usual.
He would have been like a what's his
usual.
name, like a Darren Collison.
Yeah, just have a long career.
Yeah, I'm not saying he would have been out the league, but he would have
been a nice long career.
Nice pickup role player.
12-year career.
You know, could start, and be a starting point guard, but nothing much more.
Okay.
Let me see.
He was balling that Duke though, but so was Austin Rivers.
Right, exactly.
So
that's true.
like,
That's true.
What's my man Ewing? What was my man?
Oh yeah, Ewing. I forgot about him.
So was Rodney Hood.
Rodney Hood was
what's my mother?
JJ
Ivy.
Royal Ivy.
JJ
Reddick.
But JJ Reddick is really good in the
He's
league.
panned
though.
out. At first, when he first
got in the league, it was rough.
He went to Orlando.
Yeah, when
Purgatory. He went to Orlando. That's the system, man.
Where he go after that? He didn't go straight to the Clippers. Where he go after the Orlando?
He did go to the Clippers.
He went straight to the Clippers from Orlando?
Clippers
Okay.
after that,
I thought he had another stop
That's
first.
on the run 3-point shooter in the league, man. Off balance. Falling out of bounds.
Steph coming for that.
not
No,
on
he
the
not.
run, nah.
On the run, like just straight full speed.
And just stop.
Fading out
He don't
of
even
bounds.
stop.
Shit,
He don't
right.
even be stopping, bro.
He the best in the league at that, bro.
Okay, I can see that. I'm not gonna dispute that then. I say Steph is close second, but I can see why JJ is first for that right
A
now.
lot of
I think
threes like
Clay
that,
would be
though.
second before Steph.
Coming off the screens like that.
No,
No,
I'm
you're
not
talking
saying
about
the
literally
screen, like,
running straight up
like-
court the ball, just pulling up at the spot of
right,
the
like
down.
fade, like catching and just like
fading off, like off balance
not coming
shot.
off a screen, just
Clay shoots a lot
falling
of them
out of
shits,
bounds.
You be like, that's a bad. Oh, that's what Clay.
off
hit that
balance, if you want to say that.
Okay, I ain't nothing to argue.
You got to watch more Philly games, man.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing to
shit.
argue right
He'll be in
there.
Philly next year though.
What you just say?
I said
Gonna be
he's
on the
gonna in
Lakers,
Philly
hopefully.
next year.
I can see that working for the Lakers. That can work. They need shooters and everything. We gonna get to free agency, man. Draft. Let me see who else did really good in the draft, man. I like Boston ain't did shit with all them fucking
It's
picks.
a wrap for Boston.
It's a wrap.
They got,
All them
you
picks
remember
that pan out
Danny
the
Ainge
shit.
said, man, we got good players who want to come in and work hard and make.
He trying to save face, man. He had the heist of the fucking century and couldn't do shit for it. I say this is number karma for what they did for Isaiah Thomas.
He could have, true, but he could have did shit for it, but he held on to the shit
He
so
held
long.
it too long.
They could have got
It lost
Kawhi.
value.
They could have got Kawhi with their assets. They could have got, before these draft picks really became numbers. See, these draft picks lose their value when they actually become a pick. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he had like the
It's
20s.
a possibility,
A
like Sacramento
pick
pick. Oh, they
2 years
trash.
ago when your bum ass Grizzlies pick.
Yep.
Not so long ago looks good, but it's just like when these teams make a couple moves, has some couple rookies develop more than they should.
And now they winning a little bit.
Now they
So now them picks that's supposed to have been
this shit might have
5.
been like top 5.
Now they
top
20.
10
Now it's like
in the teens and stuff like that.
just
Correct.
like, ugh.
So when you lose that asset, now it's like you lost your value, but they could have got Paul George with that shit. They could have got Kawhi with it.
They could have got AD
You know what I'm
with
saying?
it.
They could have.
Well, I mean, they would have got.
That was the number 1 pick. Oh, you talking about for that? No. You talking about?
I mean, by the time they got the AD, I think it was kind of too late.
Yeah, it was kind of too late. It's
unless New Orleans was just not giving a fuck and just wanted to do a dumbass
just get rid of them. Just get rid of them.
That wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah,
not unless you throwing in like Tatum and Brown,
which is
low-key,
a wash.
They should have traded Kyrie because he out.
They should have traded Kyrie. I think we was talking about that. They should have traded him at the trade deadline.
And just got a bunch of pieces. You would have got some back.
Yeah.
If they traded AD?
No, I'm saying
no. You just mean in general.
Just in general, trade Kyrie.
In general,
get something.
Get something back. Yep. And then who knows with that team? Shit, they made the Eastern Conference Finals without him. So
yeah, man.
Yeah. Resign Isaiah for $100 million, man. And,
that's what happened.
Made good on fucking him up, man.
Exactly. And then now karma coming at to bite their ass in the form of the draft, man.
I don't think no free agent's gonna go there just because of that whole Isaiah Thomas shit. Like low key.
Well, they shooting for Kemba.
Kemba not going there.
But I don't think he's going.
Kemba not leaving that money on the table.
Yeah, he's not 221.
I think he's gonna stay in Charlotte.
Yeah,
man.
Can't leave 221 on the table, man.
Jordan ain't gonna offer him 221.
Nah. But he's already said like he don't need the whole supermax, but.
He said that because he know they ain't gonna give him the whole supermax.
But he may want a little bit more than the max.
Yeah, you get what's the max? 190, 191.
I don't know.
Give me 200.
They said Dallas.
Give me 200
with.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Luka and Porzingis.
They did say
that don't make sense to me though.
It don't make sense to me either.
To put Luka off. I mean, Kemba's actually a scoring guard.
No, he's a scoring guard, but he's not an off the ball scoring guard.
Yeah, he got a ball in his hand.
Iverson.
Yeah, he need to add a ball in his hand.
He's a little too short for that, man. And he ain't that athletic. So he's a scoring guard that needs the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
If anything, I know it ain't gonna happen, but they say Kawhi gonna get them niggas a meeting or some shit like that.
Who a meeting?
Charlotte?
Dallas.
Oh. No. That's been debunked. I saw that earlier today.
Been who?
Debunked.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today. On the jump. Oh, yeah. Using my TI words, you know what I'm saying? The fluidity
but
of the
what
conversation.
I'm getting at is that's something that would make sense, bro. But because Luka, man, I wanted in Luka's hands, bro. I told y'all last year, dog, he was going to be that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all.
I agree with you. Me and you was on the same. Me and you.
Guy.
It was him. It was him,
bro.
Yeah. But I say we was on the same page with the Luka thing.
Usual, man.
Exactly.
Wrong again.
Exactly, man.
Trey had an IC season. We're gonna get to that in a minute, man.
But as we get ready to wrap up the draft talk, outside of the top 3 picks, who you think landed in their best situation?
Man, I don't think nobody landed in a great situation, man.
Outside the top 3?
Nah, man.
Cam here in Atlanta?
My guy Cam.
Yeah, here in Atlanta. That worked.
I'm going to get me some season tickets to the Hawks. So give me a package.
Yeah.
Cam is my guy.
Too.
I told y'all, look, I hope he goes to the Hawks. I hope he goes to the Hawks.
You did say that. Tally Thomas.
Man ain't gonna show out. I'm just worried about these Atlanta chicks getting their claws in. You know what I'm saying?
I already know that nigga about to be a gold rule.
Okay, that nigga gonna be Aaron. They gonna be an alibi.
Right. Seems like he love the ladies.
That nigga's gonna be out here, bro. We're gonna be like, who that
Cam, stay focused. Like fast food was your problem last year. Don't let these hoes be your problem this year. Man. Stay focused, man.
This nigga gonna be out here in the clubs, bro. I told somebody at the gym the other day. I said by the end of the year, it's my perspective that Cam is going to be the go-to player at the end of the game for the Hawks, not Trey.
No. He's not going to be the go-to player, but I think something like when Duke ran that play against Florida State, had him come off on like the high flare, hit the 3. I think he could be a weapon like that where he can take and make the big shot. Now, will it be drawn up for him to take it? I don't know, but I think he would be an option like, okay, Trey, you get double. You know what I'm saying?
Swing it to Cam or like a high pick and roll.
So Cam be the number 2.
Correct.
Because Hunter is more of a defensive specialist type guy.
Man.
Yeah.
And I just noticed the other day when Zion did that incredible ass block.
That ain't about the same height, right?
That was on Hunter?
That was on Hunter.
It was?
And if you watch it, if you YouTube it, if you see the walk that he did after he got his shit beat Hunter,
yes,
that nigga was so embarrassed.
Yo, this about to be
all the cool out of his walk.
Be a highlight for years.
It was funny. Watch that shit, man.
Yes, it is,
But
man.
my steal of the draft, my sleeper pick,
Okay.
It's my nigga Porter Jr., man, a.k.a. J.R. Smith.
I said the same thing, bro.
That's my guy.
If he J.R. Smith 2.0, if he keep his head straight up there in Cleveland.
I'm just mad that he went to a fuck. That's what I'm saying. Nobody landed in the right situation.
He went to Cleveland at 30.
He went to Cleveland, and they got 4 guards. That's all gonna start.
I don't.
They drafted 3 guards.
Yes, I don't like when they got Garland.
They took somebody else. They took
I forget
Garland.
the other nigga name, but they took Garland, some other nigga.
That means they moving somebody, bro. Somebody got to move.
No, they ain't, man. They saying that they gonna be the Portland of the East, bro.
No.
They gonna be the Mama Boys. They gonna be Lillard and McCollum.
That ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work because Sexton is only 6'2".
Sexton is.
They both 6'2".
Sexton
Garland
is not that
and,
guy.
Okay.
and Porter is like 6'3", 6'4".
It's too many guards, man. Who the GM over there now? Exactly. It don't matter.
Oh man, Kobe.
Oh,
He is?
Yeah, same dude.
man.
Somebody got to
See, when LeBron leave, nobody be like, who this?
Yeah. All right. Well,
My steal is the dude from North Carolina, Cam Johnson, man. I know.
Cam,
my God.
I wanted him to follow my
Cam
Grizzlies.
Johnson.
He got taken so high. I was surprised.
Son, did you see Kobe White? I mean,
Yeah. He was like, what?
Nobody could believe it. Do you know that he's older
I didn't know he was 23.
than Devin Booker
I didn't know that yet.
and Ben Simmons?
Yes,
I
I didn't know
know he
that
was 20.
at
This
that
nigga
time. Yeah.
23, and he
like-
has a case of hip problems, they say.
Right. I didn't know that either.
Come on, man. Phoenix retarded, man. They could have got this nigga he was projected 33.
Exactly.
He was-
I was hoping he was going to
That was
fall
my
late to
sleeper.
my
Then when
Grizzlies.
he got drafted, so I was like,
Me too. I said the same thing because I was like, all right, I was saying Cam Johnson go fall to my Grizzlies at 19, 20. We need a shooter that worked with us. He went, what, 10?
11.
11? I was like, the fuck?
Even his own teammate was surprised.
Yeah, Kobe was like,
Like,
what?
what the fuck, bro?
I do like that for the Bulls. They wanted a point guard. They got a tall one, so now I don't think they're going to go for
I was telling
Lonzo.
Jay, I was like, yo, he's 6'5".
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Like,
he was
He's
that
6'5".
tall.
Yeah. You know, they wanted Lonzo at first, but now that's dead. So we can see Lonzo staying in New Orleans now.
Lonzo
Definitely.
ain't going nowhere, man.
Definitely.
Lonzo about to play with Zion. Remember, New Lob City. And that
It's going to be nice,
I'm just
man.
mad Zion's suit looked better at his press conference.
Then it did at the draft. Yes.
Man. I'm like, why didn't you wear that suit on draft day, bro? At least spice it up a little bit. You know, like, yo, draft day suit was trash. That shit off the rack, nigga. What's the name of that fucking suit store here? You know, man.
I know
Where you
exactly
get
what you're
your
talking about.
suits from, man?
Bitch, I don't get no suits from over there, nigga. Custom made, nigga. Fuck you mean, bro. Fuck you mean.
Nah.
That's
Hell no, that's expensive, nigga.
I'm about to say that's nice. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it, but fuck you,
It's
dog.
off of like 78.
I know exactly what you talking about. Yes.
No, you know.
Nigga. Nah, nigga. I don't get no suits from there. Nigga, tailor made. Nigga, fuck you mean. Rich nigga shit. Fuck you mean, boy.
You can own a suit, nigga.
Nah, no. But if I do, nigga, it's gonna be tailor made, nigga.
Get a suit.
Fuck you mean? I'm getting the suit for the wedding, bro.
I'm gonna get my Frank Lucas on, man.
Goddamn right, we getting tailored suits, bro, for our boy wedding, bro. Fuck you mean, bro? God, man. Hey, you should. Hey, man, I ain't want to let it out like that, bro. Goddamn, bro. Damn.
Go get you some of them 2 for 200. 2 for 200.
Yes.
Come with 2
I be seeing them
belts.
shit. I'm like, what the
Come with 2 belts, 3 ties, 4 undershirts.
Nigga, don't you go do that shit.
Harvey
Hey,
collection.
people out there, do not go do that shit, man. It's a setup. Go get you a nice little tailor suit. Talking from a nigga who don't own a suit, but still, bro. Still.
We gotta get you a suit, man. At least
I'm getting one, bro. I'm getting one for the wedding coming up, bro. We getting it tailored and everything, bro.
So this isn't the suit for the groomsmen. You're actually getting.
We getting custom suits,
So you're getting a groomsman suit,
but it's a suit that we can still wear.
He's
nigga.
like,
but you're getting a groomsman
He
suit.
said, what about a suit just for you, nigga? Like,
Nigga, it's a suit that I can wear outside the fucking wedding. All right? It don't look like with a cummerbund and all that shit, nigga. It's a suit. Hey, man, fuck y'all niggas, bro. Hey, man. It is, bro. We get back to this pussy. Y'all know, right? We got me all off. I say that's why we say what the fuck we talking about. We get on some off shit.
Go fund me, yo. We gotta put it up on the side. It's a suit.
Nigga, I got money. Fuck you, man.
We need
Fuck you,
220.
dog.
you gotta take a picture of the damn
Get a gray one,
Hey, man, fuck y'all niggas, bro.
brown one.
Fuck y'all. Anyway, free agency. Shit, we're gonna change subjects off this shit, man.
Before we go free agent, we gotta do this award show, man. Go back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do this
award show, man. The NBA, let me set it up. The NBA Awards was last night. Shaq was hosting
Bullshit.
The worst.
This shit is fucking terrible, bro.
Man.
Fucking terrible, man. This shit is they need to do away with this shit. I like the original format that they had, and what was they started this 2 years ago? Because Drake was on it.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
But I liked it beforehand when they were presented with the crowd, like at the end of the season, like MVPs. They go to like the stadium or whatever that they go to.
Yeah, they just do a press conference.
Yeah, do the press conference shit. That was cool. I hate this shit, bro. That shit was terrible last night.
Conspiracy towels theory, man.
Let's hear it.
What, making money?
Conspiracy towel, bro.
Oh, here we go.
See, what the people need to understand, man, is like, get that shit out my face, man. Nigga, I gotta promote, nigga. Fuck it up. The NBA is a business, bro.
Right.
Making money,
first
nigga.
and foremost. Of which this business, they're now even more than ever looking into expanding it globally, right? Expanding to like all these other countries. You got this shit in India now. You got KD doing shit over there. You got like all this shit, Clay and all his shit, blah, blah, blah. It's no coinky dink, man, that every award went to a foreign player, bro.
Oh, you going that route.
So Harden was hosed. And Harden and everybody, he was blackballed with this whole thing where they as a business decision to have all the awards. Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, Most Improved, all went to foreign players, bro. You think that's a coincidence, man? It's a business, bro. This shit was a marketing ploy for the money, bro.
Outside of MVP.
Harden didn't show up. That's why Paul George didn't show up.
Paul George didn't show up because he knew why.
Paul George could have got Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, okay.
I would have gave him that shit over Gobert.
All right. I give you that one.
Definitely over Miles Turner.
But Harden was doing his thing in China.
Hey, man. Leave my boy Turner out of here.
Yeah, what was your boy at?
Hey, man.
What was your boy?
He got robbed.
He didn't even get an invite, bro.
My man got robbed, man.
He didn't even get an invite.
He got robbed,
man. So that's my theory on it, bro. James Harden should have won a hands down. I watched every sports show today.
All right.
They was all pro Harden. Shannon Sharp,
but it was
Max,
74
everybody.
out of 101 votes went to Giannis.
Dude, bullshit. Bullshit. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy. All foreign shit, bro. Do you really think that fucking Luka should have had Trey by that much?
I thought it should have been Cole Rookie of the Year.
No, it should have been Cole Rookie of the Year.
Cole Rookie of the Year.
He started out too cold. He started out way too cold.
Trey?
Yes, he started out way too
cold, but he got hot towards the end.
Way too cold.
Yeah, it was at the point where it was like Trey's a bust.
Right, they fucked Harden over because they was just trying to be slick and been like this whole 2 week span that he had when Houston started out bad. Like the nigga didn't average 40 for the rest of the year, bro. He broke too many records and had too many first evers or just like record breaking stats for just Giannis to just have a good year, bruh.
But they had the best record of the year.
It doesn't matter, dog. There's certain things that surpass that. Like, did Westbrook have when he did something historical?
All right, so what Shannon Sharp was saying is that because it was something we never seen before at that time, that's
and there was things that Harden was doing this year that we've never seen,
bruh. But it was 40
bruh.
plus years since we seen it. That's somebody averaged a triple-double.
Right, and it's been 20-something, damn near 30 years since somebody averaged 36 or more.
They flip-flop every year. 2015, it was Steph and Harden. Steph got it because of the wins. In 2016, Steph was unanimous. In 2017, Westbrook got it over Harden because he had the stats over the wins. And then even last year when Harden won, he had more wins than LeBron. I think LeBron had better stats than Harden. It was kind of comparable to the point where
LeBron started out too slow, though. Again, like he didn't start balling after All-Star break,
so
if you remember
So then this year, it was like, well, Harden got the stats, but he ain't had the wins. I feel like that last loss.
But at that point, you got to look at it. Who's playing in a harder conference? Who has a better team as far as who has a better supporting cast? Giannis or fucking Harden? Who's playing against the more stiffer competition? Like,
you got to think about
man.
The writers don't like that style. That's a lot of the writers because everything's voted by the writers. They don't like that style.
That's another thing. Why is that?
I don't know.
That's another bullshit. That's what I was hearing too. Is that a lot of the writers don't fuck with Harden because like how he treat the media, and then that's fucked up.
I did see that too.
The power of like deciding.
I did see that too.
Fucking their vote counts. It's like, man, y'all need to split this shit like the All-Star game or some shit.
Players between players
have a certain percentage. Media have another, but it shouldn't just all be in the media's hands, man. But at the end of the day, politics as usual, like my nigga Jay said.
That's what we opened up with.
It's all a global scheme, dog, for money. Only reason why Harden didn't get it, man.
Well, since we talking about money and global schemes, we're gonna do this live on here like we did last time. If y'all recall a few weeks ago on a podcast, we made a bet. I don't give a fuck about the politics. We made a bet, and I bet $50 that Giannis.
You texted me last night and said it was $100.
Whatever it was, thanks for reminding me whatever it was.
Yeah.
He probably went back to the podcast and listened to that shit and see which one it was.
I did. I really did. I went back to the podcast just to go make sure. Be like, all right, we bet 50.
You just basically winning your money back. That's all.
That's all it is. Yeah, I won the money back. That's fine. So we're gonna do this live. This nigga lying, this rich nigga. How you gonna lie like that? Cash out me my money, nigga.
I got you.
Hey man, but there is some politics involved, but I actually kind of agree with your.
Thank you, man.
With the statement about like how they want to take it to a global game. I was saying that shit after Pascal Siakam, which I'm like, okay, but D'Angelo
Russell.
I was like, over D'Angelo Russell. He made a huge.
Has Siakam or Russell ever been an All-Star?
They've said it based off of the.
I'm asking the question, man.
Nah.
Okay, so who was an All-Star this year?
Russell.
So what is that to talk about?
I'm agreeing with you, dog.
What is that
Give me a minute. I'm just
who was the number one option on their team?
Telling you
Russell, exactly. I was saying Russell.
They said Siakam won because he increased his points per game by almost 9.8 points per game.
I don't give a fuck.
They would say he improved more to the point where it was like
he
was averaging 8 points. He was damn near getting rotation. To now he's a
okay, but that's due to injury and that's due to trades and circumstance.
That's how the writers voted.
If DeRozan was still there, would he have done that?
Nope.
Nah.
Nope.
No, exactly. My point is it's circumstantial, dog. Okay, let me look at it like a decent player. Let me look at my guy Spencer Dinwiddie, right? Dinwiddie, right? Okay, if you put him on a squad where he's now the number 2 or 3 option, do you not think that his any serviceable, decent NBA player, dog, that they now get 10 more shots than they did the year before, their average is gonna go up?
Exactly.
So it's not about that,
as a number 2 option at that.
Hey man,
correct.
I'm with you, bro. I want to D-load him.
How many game winners is Siakam hitting? He got ice in his veins?
Hey,
no.
Ice in my veins, baby.
Politics, bro. That's why my nigga D-Lo ain't show up, man.
A lot of them niggas ain't show up.
Because they know, man.
Because the award show is whack as fuck.
No, it's not only whack, man, but they on this foreign shit, man. I'm telling you, man.
Like, why is Jordan Bell in that bitch? I didn't get why.
I don't, man. He just want to be seen.
He just want to be there.
No,
I mean, he was like,
social media. He just want to be seen.
Yeah.
I was like, why is this nigga here? I know he ain't getting no awards.
No.
Okay, speaking of awards, what was up with John Wall?
Why is he there?
Can't talk.
Is he really? Nah, bro. He sounded like he was crying. Like he was like.
I didn't hear him. So what happened,
bro? This nigga sounded bad.
He sounded bad. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him.
What you mean?
You just gotta see the video.
Yeah, you gotta go back and see it, bro. It was bad, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
It was like,
can he read?
It was like either he couldn't read or he was like
presenting an award.
Yeah, he was presenting an award to Bradley Beal.
My teammate, my brother. Like, nigga, you don't like that, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You don't like
Take your ass back to Rose Bar,
exactly, man. Over here lying and shit up there. He was up there lying like a motherfucker. My brother, outstanding teammate. I like, you don't fuck with that nigga like that. You want that nigga gone. What the fuck you saying? So, yeah, man. Let me see. PJ Tucker got the shoe king. I know I follow BR Kick, so I'm the shoe.
Who else is gonna get it, nigga? Lance Stevenson.
Lance Stevenson was like a runner for it, but he wasn't fucking with PJ. PJ
Lance only wear J's though.
No, he don't. He wore other shit during the year because he was.
I ain't seen him in no other shit.
He wore a lot of the shit. He wore some hyper flights. I remember for a couple times. Cause then I wore mine the next day. I was like, oh yeah, I got those and shit like that. But anyway, PJ Tucker hands down was the best on that shit. But anyway, Mike Conley got the sportsmanship award again. And then, we traded the nigga. He's the best teammate ever. You know what I'm saying? Give him a participation trophy and shit.
That's another thing, nigga. Like, I was like, who the fuck cares about all this? Did they do that shit before?
Yeah.
They did the sportsmanship? No, I'm talking about before they went to this award show.
Yeah, they did it every year. They've been doing it for years, sportsmanship. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Joe Dumars used to win that shit a lot.
Yeah,
I remember.
Did. Yeah.
Remember the last year they did like the dunk of the year or some shit. Did they do that this year?
That's not NBA awards. That's NBA TV shit. NBA, just like the sneaker shit that I was just talking about. That's the official NBA awards. We're going to go down right fast. MVP was Giannis. Coach of the year was Budenholzer. Did I say his name right?
It don't matter.
Close enough.
All right.
Don't matter.
Defensive player of the year was Rudy Gobert. Most improved was Siakam.
Six-man Lou Will.
Hall of Fame status. You know what? You asked me this Lou Will Hall of Fame, and at first I was like, no. But then I'm like,
I told you, bro.
He got 3 of them now. 3 6-man awards. All-time leading scorer off the bench.
Wait, hold on. Is Del Curry in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Well, no, I don't know that.
Why would he be in the Hall of Fame?
He don't got 3 6-man awards.
Why would he be in the Hall of Fame?
Because he was the all-time leading scorer off the bench before Lou got it this year.
You know, Hall of Famer, man.
No, but like the 3 6-man awards. And you know what?
Man?
And you know who else got 3?
Jamal Crawford.
Yes.
My guy.
So he might be a Hall of Famer too.
Yeah, and Jamal Crawford got other shit like only person scored 50 on like 4 different teams.
And then he got the most 4-point plays in NBA history. He might get in also. Yeah. At the end of his career. So
Lou Will.
Come on.
Only thing I liked from last night was before I wrap that up is
the
Magic and Bird tribute. I kind of like that. That was pretty cool. I like the ESPN 30 for 30 way better, but they did a tribute to them niggas last night or whatever.
Yeah,
that was
that's
pretty cool. Get them to talk. You saw Samuel L. Jackson was like with Magic, like, yeah, that's my nigga, blah, blah, blah. Then he gave the Obama handshake to Bird. That shit was funny as hell. I was like, look at this shit. But anyway, y'all got anything else on the awards? They need to debunk that shit, get rid of that motherfucker, man. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. I mean, I know they're gonna keep it like what you were saying.
But it's trash.
Shit was trash. Shaq. I love Shaq.
Shaq was not.
It wasn't in yesterday. It wasn't in yesterday.
I like Drake when he did his.
Yeah, Shaq it wasn't working.
There was some random dude on there. He had a Netflix series. He was talking shit about everybody.
Oh yeah, he was funny. The Indian dude.
Yeah.
You don't know Hassan Minaj?
Yeah.
I follow Hassan Minaj. He's funny as shit.
He was funny.
He was funny.
Like, what this nigga? He just came in and just started roasting everybody. I was like, damn.
He said Harden, he's not here. You know, just like how he don't show up for the playoffs. So I was like, damn.
Fuck
shit. I was like, damn, he going in. No, he's funny. He was on the Daily Show, then he left. Or whatever. But anyway, that's ain't no really other highlights from the award show. Oh, they gave what's the chick name? Roberts, the Craig Sager, because she beat cancer and everything, which is congratulations to her and stuff like that. Anyway, all right, that sounded bad. How to transition out of that? That sounded terrible. Let me rewind. Thank God. I know that sounded. That did sound real bad.
Wrap it up then.
She did beat breast cancer. My mom is a breast cancer survivor, so you know. Jeez. Congratulations on that. All right. Now, I just said my mom was. Anyway, all right. Next, before we start talking about free agency, I want to talk about the Andre Igoudola Breakfast Club interview. Y'all had a chance to watch it today?
I started to watch it, man, but I didn't. It was too boring. Started off too boring to me.
He got kind of Delphi. Kind of answered our question about Mark Jackson. One thing he was talking about, Charlamagne asked Iggy, he said, do you think Mark Jackson is blackballed? He said, yeah, definitely. He was like, why? So Mark Jackson is a lot of things we were talking about earlier that we already suspected. He didn't make them go to church, but he had it open. Like, yeah, you come to church. He used to stream his service on Wednesday nights. And Iggy was like, yeah, nobody be in there. It didn't cause a problem. He said the biggest thing probably he just didn't agree with the gay marriage stuff. And one of the owners is gay. And that's kind of what started the downhill from there. He said, yeah, but a lot of the doctrines, like we were saying, that we still hold value today as far as the defense and stuff. That came from Mark. He said, yeah, as a team, that's how we are. We started with that. And they also asked, you think he get another job right now? He was like, no. Blackball, no. I don't see him getting another job. And then he discussed why Steph gets so much hate in the league. Like, you know, a lot of people don't like Steph.
He said a lot of players don't like Steph, though.
Players. And media. He said media, too. He said Max. Yeah, because he was talking about Max when he was just on First Take.
I don't take that Max Kellerman shit serious.
And he was saying, like, he don't agree with Max. And then a lot of the people players don't like Steph because he's seen, not perfect, but he don't have no bad shit about him and stuff. And when you can't find nothing bad about a person and shit like that, you know, they gonna try to pick at you any way they possibly fucking can.
Quick side note, did y'all watch First Take today?
No, I didn't.
Yo, Max was killing Ryan Hollins.
Yo, I can't stand Ryan Hollins.
Yo, like when Max was killing this, like I don't know what got into Max today, bro, but he was roasting the shit out of this.
What was he saying?
Bro. Like he was saying shit like he was like, you know, like he'll give like his topic on something, and Max would be like, "Yeah, man." He was like, you know, in the few seconds that you averaged in your NBA career per game, he was like, you know, maybe he's like, maybe you did pick up on something. He's like, did they let you in the huddle? He was like, he was like, yo, he was like, you the only guy that had to introduce himself to his own teammates. Like, I mean, like, he was going in, bro. Like, he was killing Ryan Hollins, bro.
Oh my
and like,
God.
Ryan was like trying to fire back, like saying he had like big ears and big, like some dumb shit. But like, yo, Max was like killing. I was like, yo, what's got in the map? But it was funny though, bro.
Oh, like, I'm about to go and watch this clip now.
He said something about, who was they talking about? They was like, he was saying how he played with, who did he say? It wasn't KD, Dirk. So, you know, because Max was saying how KD's not going to come back the same ever. You know, this and that, like something's going to be missing. Like it might be his defense that's not as effective. Right. You know, like whatever the case is. So then Ryan Hollins jumped in. He was like, well, you know, from me playing with another 7-footer that can shoot and that was unstoppable. You know, KD's not going to have no issue. That 7-footer was Dirk Nowitzki. And he was like, Max was like, what do you mean you played with him? He's like, what do you know about playing with Dirk Nowitzki? He's like, what was this? You was playing summer league in like your 8th year? Like, yo.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, yo, I gotta watch this shit now.
No, my bad. He didn't say that. He said that when Hollins was like, I stood next to KD. He's like, I'm a true 7-footer. He was like, me and KD was eye to eye. He was like, so he's a legit footer. Right. You know what I mean? And Ryan Hollins was like, man, you don't know Max was like, man, you don't know no KD. You never stood next to KD. What was this? Was you playing summer league? I'm about to go like trying to get on the team. He's like, you trying to get on the team in summer league? Like, yo,
I gotta watch that clip, bro. I gotta go back and watch that. Oh man. Yeah, man. Because Ryan Hollins, like we talked about last, he be saying some fuck shit, yo. Like the Warriors would have beat the Bulls. Yeah. Bulls team and shit. You know what?
I hate when like Stephen A. or Max ain't on there like one or the other because it just seems like these other niggas be trying too hard. They be trying too hard to make their name. Like what's a big country nigga name that play football? I can't stand him.
To play football.
He was on there today. I don't even remember his name. But
black guy, white guy?
Black dude. Country.
Spears?
From New Orleans, not Spears. I forget his name. He was
DeMarcus, what's his name? No, he's not on ESPN no more. Never mind. He on Fox.
But him and Hollis and Max was on there today. But it's just like, I don't know, them niggas be trying too hard. They be doing too much. Yeah. Man.
Hey, before going to free agency, me and Brooklyn had an argument with a couple guys this weekend. Jordan, in this era, how much you think Jordan would average in this era?
Oh, you saw that Rodman shit where you say
that's kind of what started the conversation.
It's two questions. So hold on before you answer. Two questions. One, Jordan in this era and LeBron in the 90s. How much would they average?
I think LeBron would be about the same, but I think Jordan would go up.
Give me a roundabout.
I don't know, man. I think he would. I don't know about
one season. We ain't talking about like a whole thing. One season. Like what would his best season
and
be?
I'm also looking at it like this. You know, I'm a basketball, student. So I look at it as like 3-pointers, one that's relevant. You don't think average like less than 1-3 a game.
You don't think Jordan would develop a 3 in this time if he needed?
If you let me finish, my bad.
I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead, finish.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at it in the sense of Jordan's work ethic, his drive. You know what I'm saying? His competitiveness. And just how great he is. If 3-pointers were as impactful like they are now, he would be a great 3-point shooter. Like he would like be like 38-40% from 3. So I would say he would be damn near averaging 40. I would say that's what averaging like every year like 37, 38, maybe 40
exactly what we're saying. That's exactly what we're saying.
He averaged. His career high average I think was 38. For 1 year, like 39 for a season with no threes.
With no threes, and then you going to pay with niggas knocking you the fuck out in the paint.
Correct. Yeah. Like Jordan, like I don't know why it came up on my YouTube algorithm, but it was like Game 3 of like the Knicks when they was beating your Knicks at your
Chill
Knicks
out, man. We won the first.
And it was just like, bro, like I watched the game, bro, like watched it over. It's just like he on another level, bro. Like just how hard he even played at both ends. Like your boy. Derek Harper. Is that his name? Derek Harper? Derek Harper, Mike went to at the top of the key. He ripped him. Like turned it over. So Harper on the fast break. Jordan sprinted so motherfucking hard, bro. And then like he went up for the layup and swiped the ball, went off his knee. It's just like that kind of shit. It's just like, yo, like this dude just didn't take no plays off, bro. And if you watch it, he just had perfect player, bro. Like it was no tail off in his shit. So if you like you said, you fast forward to today, he have a 3-pointer. He probably have a better handle. Even though he had a great handle, that was something that was slept on with him.
Right.
But yeah, man.
The argument that somebody was telling us is said because the players are way more athletic today, that he will only average like 30.
But they weren't way more. Nah. They're still not more athletic than Mike today.
That was my point the other day. I was like, bro, other than LeBron,
I have not seen no player. The one play against the was it the Nets? I think when he jumped from one end of the key, came up and then ended up on like the other half of the free throw line.
Oh yes,
of the key.
Yes.
Like, have you seen a player do that?
No. I said
in today's day,
I said the only people that are more athletic than Jordan that we could play that was like I guess on that type of level was like a LeBron, a Vince. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much it.
But then, yeah, I mean, it's been like, you got like players who like could maybe be equally as athletic, but skill wise, they would never. Never be able to show it in a game. They could show it on like a fast break dunk. They could maybe show a putback or like one play in a game.
Like what's the nigga for Houston? With the Braves,
like Gerald Green, like best alley-oop dunk ever. Yeah, when he
Brie Mill, that bitch with the Nets,
threw by your boy Young Cole. His only career highlight.
I know,
but chill out, man.
But yeah, like shit like
fuck
that.
Marshawn Brooks. But I got a backstory. I gotta tell y'all off air. I gotta tell y'all this off air. Fuck Marshawn.
But yeah, man. I mean, like even athletically, bro, like he transcends into this day and age. Like just watch Mike highlights, bro. It's not. Come on, man.
All right, and then the second part of the question: LeBron in the '90s. I say he'll average 35.
LeBron in the 90s gonna average damn near 40.
I say 35. Because he'll be playing the 4, but he'll still same skill set, but he'll be playing the 4.
Okay, if you put him in the 90s, then I would say, yeah, he probably could average that just based off of the fact that, like I just said, I was watching that Knicks game with the Bulls. 4s were like Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason.
Exactly.
Like I'm watching the game, and it's just like it's funny because it's like. Charles Oakley get the ball at the top of the key at the 3-point line, and like it's not even thought that he's gonna shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even that. He's not even like it's not even programmed in him to do it. It's not programmed in him to dribble. It's not programmed for him to go off a ball screen. So it's just if you look at it, if LeBron has that same skill set now, he has Charles Oakley's of the world guarding him. He got these like fucking
Karl Malone can't hold him on a perimeter.
Malone, like and if you but those is elite players. Like if you look at it like
Olden Polynice.
Yeah, you got like dudes like that or like Dale Davis.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
Sam Perkins,
just athletically, just off the dribble would just not match up with him. You know what I'm saying? So
and you could put no
from
guard
that
on
standpoint of where everybody else is athletically in their skill set from the positions that he can play, then yeah, he probably would.
Average 35, 40.
Yeah, because it's just like they weren't shooting. Like Anthony Mason shot like a mid-range, and it was like, oh, a little out his range. Oh, like he was like excited he made it and shit, running down the court, sticking his tongue. I was like, nigga, you made a 13-footer, bro.
Well, hold on. RIP to Anthony Mason. I played against his son back in Memphis, which was real as fuck. And he listened. He actually hit me one time. It was kind of weird, but it was. He hit me one time. Like, dog, I'll be listening to the podcast. We got some fan base a little bit. I'll tell y'all off shit. But yeah, but. LeBron would, I say, average 35, 40 in that era also. And stuff, even though he'll get knocked the fuck out going to
that'd be the only thing I'll be worried about is the physicality if he would take it. Like, you know what I mean? Like how he would take it. Because we know Mike would take it, so we know translating into today's game, he can't be touched. So, like, you just know. But, like, LeBron is like, I don't know.
Like you coming to the paint after two times. After 2 times, you coming in there dunking on niggas.
Yeah, a foul.
Charles Oakley coming
like a hard foul he takes now is nowhere near.
They coming with a clothesline on your ass now.
Like if you remember that one play where that they always show it when I think they was playing the Celtics clothesline. Kurt Rambis.
Oh yeah, Philly and the Celtics.
And no, it was Boston. That was Boston and Lakers.
That was Kevin McHale.
Clothesline Rambis. He like fell on his neck, and then they got him and started throwing blows. Yeah. Do you know that technicals wasn't even given for that?
I thought it was a regular ass foul.
It's a regular foul, nigga. So it's like yo,
like niggas got suspended and like
that changed after the Palace and the brawl in the Palace. That's when everything changed, really.
Well, yeah, that's because fans was involved.
Right, and that's when the whole rule and now we text. We want to stop this shit.
Jermaine O'Neal killed that.
He did. He slid, and then he didn't get full contact. He slid into that from 7 feet. From 7.
What was that fat kid thinking, man?
Don't know.
He walked up on him like
what's up? Man, he was like, bitch. Y'all gotta hear the Steven Jackson story. He talked about it from his point of view. That shit was so funny. He was like, bruh, we was all just chilling. You know, of course we know what happened, but he was like, and they asked him like, yo, we don't want you to dwell on it, but like, who y'all think got the best? He was like, Jermaine O'Neal.
Yes.
He said he didn't even see the part when he was just straight jacking with somebody. They didn't even show that part on camera. When he was just straight beating somebody up. He said all you see is him sliding into somebody. But he said Jermaine O'Neal had the best hands out of everybody.
That nigga, I saw that. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that shit was funny, man.
Anyway, man, we got about 12 minutes left, man. We're going to jump into the free agency. I know we in the early part of it. We'll be back next week when the dominoes actually fall. But early part, man, the talks. Right now, we don't know what Kawhi going to do. Is either Raptors or Clippers.
Going to Philly, Kawhi.
The Philly?
The Lakers.
Kawhi's staying in Toronto.
I say he's staying in Toronto.
I guarantee he doesn't stay in Toronto.
You think so?
No.
Think go to the Clippers?
The Clippers,
He ain't
I
going
look
to
at it. I
Toronto.
don't think he look. I look at the Clippers roster.
That's a good roster.
Who?
Well, Lou Will still. You got Montrezl Harrell.
Listen.
You got Lou Will.
Here's the confusing part with me with all this shit is that they say who's going to walk away from a championship team? You have a championship team. Are they not forgetting that, number one, okay, I think like the majority, like they top 8 will come back.
Right.
And you got OG coming back. But it's like they're
That
older
team-
and slower. Like
That
this
team
isn't like
Loki.
this
That
isn't-
team shouldn't have won.
Right. Number one, you shouldn't have won.
Right.
Y'all probably shouldn't have beat Philly if they had better coaching and Embiid wasn't sick,
Right.
sick, hurt. Yeah. So y'all got lucky on that shit because I think if it would have went in overtime, they would have lost.
Right.
But it's like, why are you acting like this is just like a young team? You know what I'm saying? Because even if Gasol renews, you think he's going to come back better than he was or the same as he was last year? No. So it's like...
He wasn't even the same at the point he went there.
Right. You think Kyle Lowry's going to come back better?
No.
No? Okay, Saka may come back.
Fuck.
Saka may come back better, but it's like this team isn't that like loaded like with young talent. So if I look at it like you said, I'd rather go to the Clippers if I'm comparing it between those two teams.
Yeah.
Clippers got dog. I mean,
Lou Williams, bro.
Lou Will.
Montrezl Harrell.
I just say that.
Like, what are you talking about?
They still got Gallinari.
What's his name? Shea Alexander.
Shea Alexander. Yes, he's good. Good young
better
point
than Kyle
guard.
Lowry. I promise you he'll be better than Kyle Lowry next year.
Agreed.
Other than Kawhi, Lou Will, who's better on Toronto than Lou Will?
Nobody. Shamet is a good young guard. He's his second year. The nigga that went off for fucking 30 on the Warriors.
Sniper. So that's basically
30 on the Warriors.
That's basically. I don't know.
They didn't have.
I don't know. It was stupid. But he's like an upgraded Danny Green, a younger Danny Green. You know what I'm saying? Should shoot, play D, handle the ball. It's like, the Clippers have a better overall team. Montrezl Harrell averaging, like, you saw him playing when you was in Sacramento.
Yes.
They averaged like 18 and 12, bro.
It was ridiculous, bro. He couldn't be stopped. And he only like 6'7".
They have a squad. They still got Zubac.
Yep.
Kawhi want his money.
He's gonna get it.
He's gonna
What are
get
you
it.
talking about?
If he stay in Toronto, they say he get the max now. Because last year they said he couldn't get, but now for some reason they say he could get it. So he said he could get
I don't know about
191
that.
if he stay for that 5th year. If he go anywhere else, he only get 140.
This is the thing that you underestimate in the most is where does he want to play?
Home.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you already know he don't give a fuck about the Supermax because he wouldn't have forced his way out of San Antonio last year. So he risked the Supermax. He already gave it up. People forget that.
Right. The only
So he had already walked away from 40-something million.
The only thing that made me think about if he gonna stay is that now he's actually going around Toronto and shit, showing like he's being seen in public around the city. Like he went to the Maple Leafs game, not Maple Leafs, or Blue Jays game.
What they were playing who?
Shit, Mike Trout, the best baseball player.
Where does he play?
Toronto.
No, where does Mike Trout play?
LA.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I got what you're saying.
All right.
But he's the best baseball player, so I mean, I get it.
But he plays for LA.
Okay. All right.
Right.
All right. It's between them two. The Rockets want Jimmy Butler. I don't see how that's gonna work.
I don't.
Like in a sign and trade.
They gonna get rid of Eric Gordon.
I like it if they get rid of Chris Paul.
That's not happening.
Why?
He about to make $40 million this year, 45
Somebody
next year.
can take it, bro.
Who's gonna take that trade? They're not gonna buy him out. They're not gonna do that.
What you about to say, Orlando?
No.
Orlando.
I mean, I think LA, if they get desperate, will take it.
They don't even have enough money for what they got now. They 23 in the cap. Even if they get rid of everybody, they're only 32. At $32 million, I got to pay Chris Paul $40 next year.
Chris
$40.
about to make $40 million.
$40 million next year. And then the year after that, he makes $44.
Right.
Bro, nobody's taking that. He's stuck.
Somebody will tell you. You can never say never in the league, bro. Somebody will take it.
If somebody get rid of that contract this year, whoever that GM
if somebody like you don't think, okay, let's look at it like this. If he somehow could get to like Philly, you don't think Philly would chalk up saying like, hey, we get Chris Paul and we'll fucking just pay him this money 2 years because we got two fucking.
You would keep Simmons
you got two fucking horses that are young to where it's like where he's not the second option. You know what I mean? But he can now more so control that team and avoid shit that like what happened, like where you fall apart like you did against Toronto when you up Game 7 and you just have 2 shot clock violations, a fucking air ball. Like that shit's not gonna happen with Chris Paul. So if you look at it like, yo, we was one lucky shot away from the finals.
So you're saying keep Tobias and trade Jimmy for Chris Paul and pretty much sign the trade?
Correct. I mean, I would keep Jimmy Butler over Tobias. But even if you had Tobias, you still got Ben Simmons and you still got that beast Joel Embiid, dog. I don't even think they would have beat them if Embiid was healthy.
Ben Simmons need a jump shot for Chris Paul to come in.
I would hope that he's working on that shit.
At least a mid-range.
But why would he? Because Chris Paul has a jump shot. It's not like you get in John Wall or like somebody without a jumper.
As far as Chris Paul,
he's going to run the team.
So Ben Simmons is pretty much going to be standing around.
But Ben Simmons. But listen, just like James Harden is still ball dominant with Houston. Ben Simmons could do that, but the only difference is Ben Simmons will pass to Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now he could just kind of be more like an off guard, get a live dribble, shit like that. Or you know what I'm saying? To like where it could actually work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His whole thing with Harden, like they worked that first year. Harden had to handle the ball more than him, but if Ben Simmons holding the ball, it's like, yo, Chris Paul know like, yo, like this nigga trying to get me to score.
Exactly.
Because Ben Simmons don't want to shoot.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So would you chalk, if you Philly, be like, hey, look, we'll pay him 39, whatever it is this year, for you next year to get to to have a chance. Dog, they would be the finals favorites. They coming out the East.
My thing is, you put Chris Paul in your books,
and then just buy him out the last year.
You can't re-sign Ben Simmons though. Ben Simmons' contract coming up.
Why can't you?
He got 2 more years.
He got 1 more year. He's shit coming up this year.
This is his 3rd year.
It's a 4-year contract.
Yes, I'm saying after this year, Ben Simmons' contract is up.
Chris Paul fell off the books when it was Ben Simmons.
Chris Paul got 3 more years left. He's on a 5-year because he got a sign and trade.
He got the player option. He got 2 years on a player option. He got 3 years total. If he picks up
he signed.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He got 3 years.
He got 3 years left.
This year.
No, Chris Paul signed a 5-year, bro.
It was 4 plus 1.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I promise you, bro. He has this year, next year, and a player option the following year. He doesn't have.
Okay, so that's 3 years left.
Right,
but I'm
this
saying,
year. I mean, like this upcoming season. That's what I mean when I say this year.
After this upcoming season, you still got Chris Paul in your books for 2 more years.
Right.
But then Ben Simmons' contract is up, so you holding that.
But you can sign him. You just have to pay a luxury tax. It's not like you're gonna lose him. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to the finals and you're winning championships, would you not pay for 1 year luxury tax of 30, 40 million or whatever the case is?
Houston Rockets, Chris Paul gave a 4-year, $160 million deal.
So you got 2 years.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Where it would make sense. It wouldn't make sense for him to go somewhere like Cleveland or some shit, or like Orlando. But if it's somewhere where he can put you over the hump, that's where that trade will work.
Right. Anyway, we got like 4 minutes left. Any other big free agents? I mean, Al Horford, of course, he stepped out of his contract. He can work with the Lakers.
He might go to Dallas.
I think Lakers should go at the Boogie, man.
And give him another max.
I didn't say give him a max. I'm saying Boogie more than likely will sign a 1-year deal again. If I was Boogie and if I was the Lakers, I would. Give him like 10 because number one, he'll shine more in LA.
Yeah.
He worked with AD. Yep. LeBron gonna make you better. Yep. Hey man, get your money, Boogie. I'm telling you, man, that's your best opportunity.
Go on, give him. I didn't say not 10 years, $10 million, because he only made 5 with the Warriors this year.
I think they would give that money more to
I don't even think they would give him 10. I don't even think they would give him 10.
JJ just made 20 this year. You think
JJ's taking a major pay cut this
Yeah.
year. That nigga's taking 1 year.
Cal Culver available. Get his ass.
No, he was with the Grizzlies
He said
right now.
Memphis ain't gonna buy him out.
We ain't gonna buy him
I said,
out.
why not?
We gonna keep him. We gonna keep him, man.
For
Why you? Who
veteranship,
said
man.
that? You?
Yes, that's me. That's me.
They gonna buy him out, y'all. He'll be on the Lakers.
JR
going to the Lakers.
To
It's
the
about to be the whole LA Cleveland Lakers, man. With Anthony Davis instead of Kevin Love.
LeBron ain't taking that nigga back.
Not KD. Kyrie. My bad. I wanted to bring Kyrie. Brooklyn.
I think him and KD still gonna play together, man.
I think so too. But he's gonna be in Brooklyn, not the Knicks.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards the Knicks, bro. I don't know why.
I don't want Kyrie by himself.
Nobody wants Kyrie by himself.
So, but he gonna have to go somewhere if KD stay. They gonna be like
Orlando.
The purgatory. Orlando, man. Orlando.
Flash Gordon, man.
Hey man, you heard what they said about Fultz in the summer league before we get off this shit real quick? They say they still don't know when he gonna play, bro. Still? I said, damn, man.
I'm looking forward to that first summer league game, though, man.
RJ versus Zion. Oh yeah, summer league start July 5th, right?
Yep.
What's fucking the 3rd, but the 5th is when all the trades officially happen.
6th is when all the trades happen.
Okay, the 6th is when all the
That's
so
first
fucking
game is
stupid.
The 5th, but the trade.
That is so fucking
the nigga
stupid.
in New Orleans got the center, all the picks they got from the trade.
Yeah.
They can't play in the first game because technically they got traded. So
Stupid, man.
yeah, the league need to fix that. The league need to make the free agency before the draft.
Yeah. Anyway, man, y'all got anything else before we wrap this up?
Nah,
That's it.
Wrap it up, then.
All right, right.
What? You got a problem?
You got a problem? This is the year anniversary for that shit, man. That's funny. 2-year anniversary. Okay. 2-year anniversary of the Joe Budden and Migos altercation, man, at the BET Awards.
Hey man, I just want to say, man, y'all know, man, y'all one of my favorite group. Man, what the fuck?
Man, God damn, man. All right, anyway, man, it's your favorite motherfucking sports podcast, man.
Wrap it. End it.
I'm trying. You look like Joe Budden too, a little bit.
I know you'll take off looking ass ain't talking, bro.
Anyway, it's your favorite motherfucking sports podcast, man. Follow us on everything. WTF, we talk about sports. WTF podcast.
Definitely sound
WTF,
like
we talk about podcast on Instagram, on YouTube, on SoundCloud. Like, share, whatever the fuck shit you supposed to say on that everything. Hit us up with the feedback. I like the feedback I've been getting from people and everything. Y'all been hitting me up. Cool. We gonna keep fucking with y'all. Anyway, we gonna close out with Can't Not the Hustle, man.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Fuck
23.
Oh, shit. There you
guy,
go.
man.
Now it's playing.
Take off.